Hello and welcome to Thursday. Today was a good day. Today was a good day because Mal finished editing the full version of that next painting, of her Pikmin painting. And I'm very proud of her because it's a big undertaking. I mean, she's edited some vlogs in the past, but the vlogs are completely different from editing MalMakes, and today she took on the full version and she finished it. Which is good because the next next video comes out Saturday, and even having 2 weeks between these releases, there's still a lot of pressure. But you did it.
Thanks. You
did it, and I like it. I taught her exactly what to do, and I showed her how I did it, and for the most part she did like 95 or more % of that full version herself. I showed her how to do some stuff, but otherwise she took off and she did it. I had to clean up a few things, but honestly, you did really, really well considering that was like your first time editing a big project like that. So you did just fine, and I think you're going to do fine on the projects in the future. But I sat down and I watched it with her. It's good. One of the biggest differences is, and this is a decision that Mal made, was that she really wanted music. There had been a few comments I had read that said that they thought maybe it could use music, and Mal, I guess, decided she wanted music, and it just so happens that what she was painting from Pikmin, the particular level, the music is really well suited for. All of the music really in Pikmin is kind of ambient, but that in particular is like super relaxing. It almost sounds like spa music. So we added that to the timeline, and honestly it works. I don't know if we'll be able to keep that up for every single thing, every single release, but I think it does work. I don't know what people are going to say about it, but for this particular music, I think it definitely works. And you wanted it, so how do you like it?
I like it.
You think it works okay?
Yeah.
We did have to cut out some parts of the song because, like, half of the song is relaxing and then the other half's like do 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 do. And when we first put it in there, that was still in there, and it made parts of the painting very on edge. You were like but yeah, it came out good. The only problem is that you've been focusing on editing this, which is good because you need to do it, but you haven't finished the next painting. When are you gonna do it?
I don't know, because we need to go down to like
we have stuff to do.
the south end of the city tomorrow.
The problem is the problem I'm running into now. I'm actually running into a few problems. MalMakes is great. It's great. I am glad that Mal's able to have this creative outlet and has been honestly very successful with it thus far. I also enjoy that she's putting out a really good quality product because that's important to me, to make sure that we keep the bar really high across all of the channels. The problem with MalMakes is that it takes a long time to do these paintings, and in the case of this third painting, it's been a bit of an oddball because she's had other stuff that she needed to do in the week, and she hasn't been able to paint. She's been working on other stuff. The problem is when she's not painting, that camera's sitting back there because it needs to stay in the exact same spot for whenever she comes back to the painting. But now I'm to the point where like I'm ready to record a Q&A and a mail, probably both, and we can't shoot those things because that requires me bringing the camera out here, and basically I'm stuck because I can't record the Q&A until Mal finishes that painting, and that's bad. The other problem is that when she's actually doing the painting, I have to remain completely silent, and she's been doing the paintings on the weekends for Saturday and Sunday, which means that almost the entirety of the day, 5 hours each day, I have to be completely silent. That's hard. Not only just for me, but for the cats. And then on top of that, trying to schedule something, because like I've been talking to some people about doing a little series on The Division. The Division is a game coming out by Ubisoft, and I got beta codes for it, and Ubisoft was like, yeah, you can post footage of it or whatever. So I was thinking, okay, we'll do some stuff. Well, the most convenient time to do that and record with everyone is on the weekend. But on the weekend is when Mao is recording her painting. So I'm in a really weird bind on several issues, because if I want to do some, what is essentially Steven and Friends stuff, I need to do it on the weekends, to better match everyone's schedules, but that's when Mal paints. Mo channels, mo problems is what it comes down to. That's the best way of describing this issue. Anyway, today was, I guess, today's vlog is just a little bit of a sound off. But those are some things that, you know, you don't really think about when you're planning a channel, when you're starting it, when you're actually producing content, and then, you know, you get a little bit into it and you're like, man, there's some issues here. Now, this in theory could be solved with a bigger place. I mean, if we had a bigger place that had, you know, a place for Mal to record across the house from where I was also recording, maybe that would solve that problem, but I don't know. Or if she could get some more recording for her painting done in the middle of the week. Also, before I end this vlog completely, you'll notice I still get that little tickle in my throat and I cough. That's the same stupid cough. The same stupid cough I've had for what, like 5 or 6 weeks?
Yeah.
It got to the point after like 3 weeks where it was almost completely gone, but it's not completely gone. And it's crazy. And basically it happens when I talk for a long period of time in a row, so a vlog is a perfect example. And it comes up in the recording sometime, and I've noticed when it'll happen is when I'm playing like Fallout 4, I play for 40 minutes, but there's a lot of spoken dialogue, so I don't have to talk the entire time. When I'm reading terminals, when I hack a terminal and I start reading the logs, once I get to the 3rd or 4th log, I start coughing my head off. And you guys don't know this because I end up cutting that out, but for the last few episodes, anytime there's been terminals, there's cuts in there because I can't finish them. I can get through maybe 1 or 2 terminals and I start coughing. And fortunately, a lot of that stuff's been at the end of episodes because if it's in the middle, like from that point forward, I just keep coughing. I don't know what's wrong. I should probably go to the doctor. My issue was just that it had been so long. I was like, well, I'll get better soon, but I have this lingering cough and it's just not going away. Maybe it'll go away tomorrow. Certainly I don't need to go to the doctor. Right, Mal? I can just...
I've been saying you should go to the doctor for quite a while.
It'll be over soon. I'm sure it'll be fine. Thanks for watching. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?